Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Nyangasi, and on this channel we do a lot of feminine hygiene related videos. And for today I just want to do something a little bit TMI, but something that is necessary, girl. Yes girl, we'll be talking about after sex cleanup hygiene. So some of this stuff, it's stuff that I've learned over the years, things that I have personally been putting into practice. And so I thought, this could be something that we just assume we know, and we're here to learn from each other. But why not put up a video in relation to this? If you want to find out these tips, they're actually 8 tips. Stick all to the end, watch the video. I'm sure you'll learn 1 or 2 things from this video. So now you're done doing the deed, girl. And yes, you might want to chill, relax, cuddle up, with your significant other. But sis, some of these things do prevent other problems that you might not be aware to get them during, sexual intercourse. I know you might be feeling lazy, you might be feeling like you just don't want to get out of bed and do this. But sis, you gotta go and pee. That's the first step you need to do, because bacteria enters the urethra through your urinary tract. When you're having sexual intercourse, this is the time that it's very, very likely to happen, and it can cause you to have a UTI. So for you to be able to flush out the harmful intruders, you need to go and pee, even if you don't feel a compelling urge to do so. So what if you don't feel like it? You literally have nothing to remove, to let go of. Just chill out, take a bottle of water, drink the water, cuddle up with your partner, relax. I guarantee you the feeling will come. So let's say it's taking a little bit more time for the urge to come. Then sis, this is the time that you need to go and do your cleanup routine. I always recommend just going for a full shower. Like, take a regular shower, wash all the way from the top to the bottom, and this one will just get rid of all the post-coital, everything, dirt, everything that's been going on all over your body while you're doing the deed. It's gonna get rid of everything. But then again, you don't want to go for very hot water or very cold water, and this is because of how sensitive your body has become, coming from the fact of what you've been doing, what you've been up to. So you just want to take a shower or take a bath with lukewarm water, just warm water. And while you're at it, you want to make sure you stay away from things like wipes, lotions, sprays, things that are just made from harsh chemicals. At this moment, your skin is still very tender, like I said. So just use a mild soap to clean your body, because if you use these things that are made from harsh chemicals, they might give you a rash, or they might end up just causing other skin problems. So what if you're not in a position to take a complete full shower or a complete full bath? Rinse gently with warm water. That's just it. Or if you're not, if you feel like you won't be clean enough, use a clean, warm, wet towel to wipe every part of your body. Your coochie is not the only priority, because your entire body might be exposed to bacteria. So you just want to make sure that even though you're using the washcloth, you clean all the way through. You wipe every other part of your body, just to ensure that you are getting rid of this harmful bacteria. And speaking of cleaning up checklist, you also want to make sure that you're using mouthwash. So swish this to eradicate bacteria from your mouth. Don't be looking at me like I'm crazy, but this is very necessary, because sis, you want to have fun, you want to enjoy having foreplay, but you also want to ensure that you're taking good care of yourself once you're done with it. So honey, don't forget your mouthwash. Some sexually transmitted infections like gonorrhea and chlamydia can occur in the mouth as well, sorry to say. So mouthwash in particular is very effective in killing this bacteria. So you might decide to brush your teeth instead. I'll definitely be against that, because once you're done brushing, you might end up transferring the bacteria into your toothbrush. And sis, you don't want to do that. So gargle the mouthwash for 15 to 20 seconds, spit it out, rinse away, and you're good to go. Some of these pointers might be a bit embarrassing to talk about, but these are things that are there. These are things that happen. And I know some of us tend to pleasure ourselves, and we tend to use some certain things like toys. So I want to talk about that as well. So when you're done with your toys or your lubricants, these too need to be washed. And all you need is soap, warm water to eliminate most of the germs. And if you want to ensure that you're diligent, some of these toys can be boiled in warm water. For example, rubber or silicone toys. And this is just another way of ensuring that you're killing the germs. With regards to toys that are made of some sort of mechanism or are battery operated, you want to ensure that you read the manual before you immerse them into water. So while you're doing your cleanup, this is one thing you want to make sure that you don't do. I've been talking about this in so many of my videos about feminine hygiene, and douching is just a no-no. It's an old-fashioned method that is highly discouraged, because rather than getting rid of the problem, it is the cause. Our lady parts have their own cleaning mechanism. As long as you don't interfere with that area is okay and you're good to go. So let's just go back to the moment you're with your dude, you're doing your thing. You're not thinking about anything else. You're just thinking about the moment you're in and what's going on at that time. So you are not mindful of anything, let alone to say what's going on with your clothes. So the body fluids that are mixing up and that you're releasing during this moment may end up on your underwear or on your clothes, and this might end up building bacteria. And so those clothes are not something that you probably want to put back onto your body, right? So toss them away into the wash and put on clean clothes and underwear. And you might also want to toss your bed sheets as well. So now you're done and you're going back to your normal activities, and your body is just going to bounce back into normal after some time. But part of your sexual hygiene is to take your time and monitor yourself. Just monitor the changes or things that might be happening to you after this. If there's any physical changes or sensations that you feel and that are getting worse and not going away within a reasonable time, then you need to go and see a doctor. And you're just doing this just to be sure of the symptoms you've been experiencing. What I would recommend, or what I've put into practice, not only when it comes to sexual issues, but just when I'm not feeling well. Sometimes when you go see the doctor, you notice they ask you, like, when did your headache start? When did this problem start? The same applies with such a problem. Once you start noticing that you have some physical changes and some sensations, write down what you've noticed, which is not regular, and just monitor it. Write exactly what it is, so that when you go and see your doctor, you'll be able to let them know what's up. Because if you forget to do this, you won't be able to remember exactly what the problem was and exactly how it was. So one of the big girl boss moves should be knowing your sexual health and knowing your sexual partner's health before you even jump into bed with them. I would say sometimes when we overlook such things, it just means that we're being reckless. So you need to be sure of the partner that you're with. You need to know their sexual health. So this is a very important discussion to bring up with your partner, even if it's an uncomfortable topic to talk about. But still, if you can't be sure about your partner, Pay attention to your symptoms, like any bumps, pain, sores around your genitals, or unusual discharge. And the safest thing to do is to get an STD test, scary as it might be, just for you to be sure. And just so you know, this test is not painful, but I bet you what is more daunting is, the fact that you might think the results might be positive. And that's why your sexual partner should be someone trustworthy and someone loyal, who's not going to put you at the risk of contracting unwanted STDs and vice versa. And with that said, let's take care of ourselves at all cost. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video all the way to this point. And I'm sorry about the background noise, but I just want to say I appreciate you guys and for the love that you've been showing me. So don't forget to like, share, and follow me on my other socials, on Instagram at exonyangasi, Facebook exonyangasi, and on TikTok at exonyangasi1. And I'll be sure to catch you guys in another one. Bye.